I kind of forgot if there's something I wanted to add before we get started, but actually before we get started, I do want to say that if my voice doesn't like inflect a lot or if I don't sound as like enthused or 100% here, it's just my throat just feels scratchy or my mouth just feels scratchy, something on the inside just feels scratchy. It's nothing to worry about. I'll be fine. I'm gonna drink some tea, but just to give you guys a fair warning, that's all. But on with the video. Hey there guys, welcome back to another Us video. And this is gonna be a little different of a video because this is gonna be me basically going on that. So a couple of weeks ago that my fiance Bella got me to watch all Harry Potter movies. We didn't binge them, but we did it within the span of 6 days total. Like we started watching them when we were on vacation and we finished them within, I'd say, like the past 2 weeks that we saw each other. But before I kind of go into Harry Potter a little bit and all that stuff, I want to give you guys a bit of like, I guess, background on my context to Harry Potter. So personally, growing up, I was into just certain things. And one of the things I wasn't really into was Harry Potter. I never really got into it. I never really understood it. Not that I didn't understand it, I just didn't care. When we flash back or flash forward, whatever it is, to say me in 7th grade, and it was a English class that the teacher, like on a Friday or whatever, it was like, he was like, hey, you know what, we had a good week or whatever, let's put on a movie. He puts on Harry Potter. A few friends I knew were like getting so excited about it, and everyone's so hyped, like, oh my gosh, it's Harry Potter, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh man. And they're like geeking out, and I'm sitting here thinking, seems fine. Like, it was the Sorcerer's Stone. I wasn't crazy about the Sorcerer's Stone first time around, and I just didn't really care because I just wasn't really that interested in Harry Potter. I don't know, maybe I just didn't think, maybe I just thought it was overrated. I don't know what it was at the time, but I just wasn't crazy about the first movie. And then again, I guess the community itself is not crazy about the first movie, so I guess that's fair. So that was literally my first time I watched a Harry Potter movie. And then I don't remember when exactly, but somewhere in the middle between, I want to say in between 2015 to 2019, I was really into Fantastic Beasts, which is funny because I never got into Harry Potter, but I really love the first Fantastic Beasts. I love the first one. I wanted to see the second one. I never got the chance to, and the third one, that's a kind of like very toughy, iffy, not subject, but just, like, I know it did terrible and kind of like, I don't know, I'm mixed about it, but I haven't seen it just fully. Somewhere down the line, we'll maybe watch those and review those. We'll see. I don't know, but definitely love the first Fantastic Beasts movie. But somewhere in between that, and then we flash forward to 2019, and unfortunately, there was a certain somebody that I was with. She was a Harry Potter fan. I was a Star Wars fan. We said, hey, we'll watch Star Wars movies, and you'll show me Harry Potter. That never happened, thank God. But when I was no longer around with she who shall not be named, see what I did there? When I was no longer with her, I just didn't like Harry Potter anymore because I lost interest in the idea of watching it, and kind of it was her fault. Like, I know we didn't watch it, but just every time I thought of Harry Potter, she always came to mind, and I just like would roll my eyes, I'd ugh about it and get annoyed, and I'm like, I just don't want to do it. So we flash forward years later to my fiance, and she, at one point, I think when we started dating, asked about Harry Potter, and I was like, I don't know, maybe. And then she asked about it a little later on, and I said, you know what, I'll go for it. It's like she felt really wanting to show me the greatness of Harry Potter, and I was like, you know what, I was like, this is going to be my wife and the love of my life. Why not go for it? So we went for it. We took the opportunity and we watched a majority of them while we were on vacation, and then we finished them, like I said, 2 weeks ago. No, actually not 2 weeks ago, like these past 2 weeks. So the last week and then this past Tuesday, which, depending on when this gets uploaded, either way, this past Tuesday, because this is Friday of, I think it's like whatever today's date is, but this past Tuesday, we finished the Deathly Hallows. We finished both Deathly Hallows. And I gotta say, I really do appreciate that Bella has introduced me to more of the Harry Potter movies. And I do like, I'm gonna say, like, I actually genuinely do like a lot of the movies that we wind up watching together. And will I review all of these? No, I don't know about anytime soon, but maybe if I rewatch them again, because I, honest to God, after we finished those movies, I said to Bella, will we watch these again? Because I actually don't mind watching these again. Most of them I don't mind watching, because I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm gonna try and like make it brief, but I feel like if you guys want maybe more in-depth reviews, those will definitely be ideas and suggestions I'll take, but those will be like not anytime soon. Like, those will be like maybe a little ways away. Maybe the next time we watch the Harry Potter movies, then I'll review them. I don't know. I'm debating on when I'll do them, but I'm not gonna do them anytime soon, because I have other videos I want to do, like this one, for example, and some other stuff. But anyways, I'm gonna just briefly kind of go through what I thought, and then we'll do maybe more in-depth reviews later. But Sorcerer's Stone was alright. I felt like I felt at the same time, I felt the same as I did when I first saw Sorcerer's Stone, and then, which it's not a surprise, because Bella was telling me that that's kind of like one of the weakest ones, more or less. And then they progressively get better and better and better, and if I'm being honest, they did get progressively better and better and better, besides Order of the Phoenix, which was kind of, I'm very torn on Order of the Phoenix because, well, whatever her name is, Umbridge, I hate her guts. I wish it wasn't as long of a plot. I wish it was kind of like a brief, like, plot. Like, I wish it was like maybe like just the beginning or the middle, and then have other stuff, and then you have your end, because I love the ending and I love the final act of Order of the Phoenix, but everything else before it, it's just like, it's such a drag. I get why, but it's just, it pains, spanks me a little bit, because it, like, I want to like Order of the Phoenix, but I'm like, Umbridge. I pretty much like, besides those two, I liked a majority of all of the Harry Potter movies. Actually, I'm thinking, hold on, I need to remember which one it was, but the one when Cedric dies, I kind of was like iffy on. Like, that one was okay. Like, that one wasn't as bad as the other two that I mentioned, but it's kind of like I like it, but I don't like it. But every other one I do like. The Prisoner of Azkaban, I think, is one of my favorites. Deathly Hallows, both Deathly Hallow movies are my favorites. I hands down will say that. I will hands down say, the Half-Blood Prince is one of my favorites as well, and I'm forgetting the second movie. The second Harry Potter movie was really good. I want to say it was the Chamber of Secrets. It's either Chamber of Secrets, or I forgot what the second movie was called, but I liked the second one too. So pretty much like at least 5 out of the 7 or 8 that there are. So those are pretty much my initial reactions to it. I really do appreciate that I got the opportunity to do this. It was an interesting journey. It felt very quick, because all of a sudden I'm like, wow, we finished these in a nutshell, which was pretty good, which I'm not complaining about. I'm like, that's pretty awesome. But it kind of makes me want to go watch them again, if I'm being honest. And I don't think I'll see myself as a huge mega fan, but I could see myself supporting and really appreciating these movies. Now, I'm not gonna be like a diehard person like all the other people out there, but who knows? My bread and butter will always be everything else, but like maybe like on occasion, like that would be like a side spread or a jam that I might like be into, you know? If that makes sense, if we're gonna use like analogies here. But like I said, I don't think I'm gonna do reviews of these anytime soon. Maybe somewhere down the line, but if you guys want to, leave any suggestions on which ones you want me to talk about, and then maybe we'll go into more in depth about them. But that's pretty much it. Again, thank you to my fiance, and then thank you for the Niffler being here. Like I said, maybe we'll also do Fantastic Beasts somewhere down the line too. But thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you like this video, please smash the like button. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I do awesome videos every day, if not every week. Make sure you ring that bell. I do new videos every week. Share the video with your friends, all the good stuff and more. Leave any suggestions in the comments. You name it, I'll look into it as best as possible. Like I said, look out for this video, and there'll be my top 10 video, and then probably some other stuff in between. And whatever else I'll probably like see if I can squeeze into my schedule, because I'm got work, and then in a few weeks I've got school. It's gonna be technically online, but still it's gonna be school. So I'm gonna try and work this out, and we'll get maybe things. I'm gonna try and see if I can get some stuff in as best as possible. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time.